this is the look I'm going to be showing you how to do today. It is a winged eyeliner with sort of just a little bit of colour in the crease, red lips, and then just these little crystals on the outside of the corner, outside of the eye here. They're just like little heart-shaped ones. So as you might have guessed, it is a Valentine's tutorial. I hope you like it, and if you do wear it, and if you do try it out yourself, please put a video response to me. I've never had a video response, so I'd really like one. So like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for the tutorial. I'm going to take some of the Bourjois Healthy Mix with Serum foundation. Mine is in 51 Light Vanilla. I'm just going to pump some of that on to the back of my hand. And then I'm going to mix in some highlighter. This is Benefit's High Beam, but you can use whatever you've got lying around. So there's the highlighter and foundation there. I'm just going to mix it on the back of my hand. And this just helps to give it a little bit more luminosity. And I've chosen this foundation because, I'm using an e.l.f. powder brush to apply that. And I've chosen this foundation because for Valentine's I like to look quite natural. I don't want to look like I've got too much makeup on. So I'm working under that presumption. So you just want to buff that into the skin. So I'd forgotten to add that I had done all of my moisturising. I actually applied sunscreen because the sun is actually out here in Wales today, and believe it or not, it's the 1st of February and the sun's out, so I'm happy. So I've applied sun cream, and I've also done like priming and all that kind of stuff before I put the foundation on. This is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to use this to apply the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is in number 1 Fair. So I'm going to add this to any areas where the foundation didn't cover or where I need extra coverage. So for me, what I tend to do is, if you put this concealer is so thick that if you put it on anywhere other than where you need it, it can go a bit clunky. So I don't put it on all the spots I need concealing. First is in dab it around the face and then blend it in. What I do is add as I need it, because otherwise it can get a bit hard to blend as it oxidises in your skin. So I'll put it around the side of my nose. If you're wondering why I'm looking off camera, it's because I've got a mirror there so I can see what I'm doing. So I hope you can still see what I'm doing. So now that my concealing's done, I'm going to take this fluffy brush. This is a Body Shop eyeshadow blender, and I'm going to take the e.l.f. Mineral Eye Brightener in Buff. I'm just going to put this under the eye to set the concealer that I put. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush, tapping the excess off, and put that underneath the eye gently so as not to disturb the concealer that's there. And this just brightens the under eye area a little bit and helps the concealer to stay all day without creasing into my under eye creases. So next I'm going to apply Benefit High Beam. I know I put some of this in the foundation, but I'm just going to put a little bit on the high points just to add a little bit more luminosity to those areas. So down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow. Before I powder, I'm going to put on my cream blush, because if you put it on over powder, it'll just look a hot mess. I'm going to use this number 7 concealer brush and MAC's cream blush in Lady Blush. Just going to apply that on the apples of the cheeks. You want to make sure that you don't kind of do this and then when you stop smiling, it's here, because you don't really want the colour that low on your cheeks. So just bear that in mind when you're applying it. And then sometimes I just like to finish it off with my fingers. Okay, so next it's time to set the makeup, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Sheer Mineral Booster. I'm going to use the powder brush I used earlier. I'm just gonna go with this, kind of blend it in, knocking the excess powder off so it doesn't look too powdered. So I'm going to try and keep the brows quite natural, I think, for this look, but they might get stronger as I go along if I think it needs it once I've done the eye makeup and stuff. So at the moment I'm just going to use Benefit Browsings. I'm going to use the powder in this. I'm just going to run that through the brows. This is a Real Techniques brow brush that I'm using, just to get a light coverage on the eyebrow. That's my brows done for now, so I'm going to move on to the eyes. If you can hear grinding and stuff in the background, I wholeheartedly apologise. I started filming this video and then my boyfriend's stepfather decided to start working in the shed, so my apologies. And I've got to get ready for uni, so I can't really stop the video here, especially as the daylight hours are so short in the UK at the moment. So I'm just applying Urban Decay Primer Potion to my lids. So now it's time for the eyes, and I'm going to use, this is the Collection 2000 High Definition Liquid Eyeliner. This is in black. Okay, so I've started off with a particularly thin line, and I'm just going to build that up a little bit. Okay, so it's the eyeliner done at the top. So what I'm going to do is run a little bit of Naked from the Naked palette into the crease. Now I could have done this before, but I completely forgot about it. So it looks a bit messy at the moment, but I'm going to take the Sigma E25 blending brush, pick a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of Sin. I'm just going to place that in the middle of the lid, nowhere else, just to add a little bit of shine to the eye there in the middle above the pupil. Now you could have done this before, but I completely forgot I wanted to do it, so, but it's no big deal anyway. So this is the Model's Own blending brush, and it's more or less like a pencil brush, and I'm going to take a tiny little bit of Buck from the Naked palette, and I'm just going to run that under the lower lashes, well, on the lower lash line. Just to add a little bit of definition. I'm going to take this number 7 double-ended eye pencil. I'm going to take the white end and I'm just going to run that in the waterline. Using the Clinique High Impact Mascara, and this is in black. This is just a sample size that I had, so that's what the brush looks like. Lashes. Next up I'm going to apply, this is the Body Shop lip liner in Rosy Red. I'll apply that to my lips. I've got a terrible feeling that it cut me out applying my lipstick, and if it did, essentially all I did was apply a Body Shop lip pencil in Rosy Red with Revlon, I love that red, over the top. So that's literally all I've done there. Now what I'm going to do is just, instead of, you can apply false eyelashes if you want, but I'm not going to, because after I've done this I've got to go to uni, so yeah. But anyway, I'm going to apply these little red crystal hearts, being that it's a Valentine's look, and I'm just going to apply them at the edge of the flicks. Some Duo Lash adhesive, and I'm going to place it where I want the little heart to be. I'm afraid I'm ill prepared. I probably should have a tweezers to do this. Now obviously the glue needs to dry, but it will dry clear, so just need to leave it dry and just look sort of straight ahead in a mirror and see if they look even. That looks okay to me from this angle, but it might be different from your angle. So this is my Valentine's look. The glue still needs to dry. I include pictures and not at the end, and I hope you like it. So it's just very simple eye makeup with just little crystal hearts here on the outside and then just red lips. This is the look that I came up with for Valentine's. I think it's actually quite wearable, even though you have got sort of crystals on your face. I don't think they're too out there. And it is the sort of thing that you could probably wear if you felt confident enough to twist on it. So I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.